In an unprecedented scientific breakthrough that's sending shockwaves across the globe, China has reportedly achieved what was once thought to be impossibly detonating a hydrogen bomb without the use of traditional nuclear material. This isn't just a leap in weapons technology it could potentially redefine global military balance, international diplomacy, and the future of energy and defense research. Welcome to NextGen World. Today, we unravel the mind-bending story behind China's hydrogen bomb detonation that didn't involve uranium or plutonium, and what it means for the future of warfare and global security. To understand the magnitude of this development, we first need to revisit how traditional hydrogen bombs work. A typical thermonuclear weapon relies on a fission bomb usually involving uranium-235 or plutonium-239 as the trigger. This creates the extreme heat and pressure needed to initiate fusion of hydrogen isotopes like deuterium and tritium, releasing an immense amount of energy. But here's where China's innovation breaks the mold. Reports suggest that Chinese scientists have managed to simulate or replicate the extreme conditions required for nuclear fusion without using any fissile material and no uranium, no plutonium. Instead, they supposedly relied on advanced physics and next-gen energy compression techniques, possibly involving lasers, magnetic fields, or inertial confinement fusion technologies. According to sources close to the Chinese Academy of Engineering Physics, this new kind of test used high-precision plasma control and nanosecond-level energy delivery to mimic the high-pressure environment needed for hydrogen fusion. In simpler terms, China may have created a miniaturized version of the Sun's Korea without needing a fission bomb to start it. So, how exactly did they do it? While official details are tightly guarded, analysts speculate that China employed a technique similar to what's used in experimental fusion reactors like tokamaks or laser-based ignition systems. One possibility is the use of ultra-powerful laser arrays, like those in the National Ignition Facility in the U.S. These lasers compress a small pellet of hydrogen isotopes until it reaches fusion conditions. But here's the twist: China's method seems to be more weaponized, compact, and potentially field deployable. This raises two major questions. Was this really a weaponized hydrogen bomb? And is it even possible to create a true thermonuclear explosion without radioactive materials? Let's tackle the first. Technically, a hydrogen bomb without nuclear material doesn't fit the legal definition of a nuclear weapon under international law. That means it could theoretically skirt around treaties like the Non-Proliferation Treaty, NPT, or the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, CTBT, both of which prohibit testing nuclear weapons but don't explicitly ban fusion-only devices. And now to the second question: can fusion occur without fission? The answer, surprisingly, is yes, but with enormous technical challenges. In theory, if you can create the right environment of heat and pressure, fusion can be achieved without a nuclear trigger. However, such systems would normally require enormous energy inputs and were previously considered impractical for compact weapons use. If China has overcome that barrier, it would be a technological game-changer. Let's pause and consider what this really means. First, this changes the nuclear game. A fusion-based weapon without radioactive fallout would be cleaner, harder to detect, and possibly even more politically justifiable under the guise of advanced energy research. Secondly, it could render existing missile defense systems obsolete. Fusion-based devices could be miniaturized, hypersonic, or even space deployable. From a geopolitical standpoint, this development could spark a new arms race, one not based on traditional nukes, but on fusion tech and plasma physics. The United States, Russia, and European nations are undoubtedly paying very close attention. If confirmed, this would mark the first time a nation has successfully demonstrated a fusion detonation outside of the constraints of fission-based weaponry. But it's not just military implications that matter here. This advancement could also fuel new interest in fusion energy as a clean power source. The same techniques used in this fusion test, energy compression, plasma stabilization, and magnetic containment, are exactly what the world's top scientists are working on to create limitless, clean electricity. So, while the headlines scream a hydrogen bomb, the underlying technology could also pave the way to solving the world's energy crisis. Still, we must be cautious. There's no official video, no direct evidence here, just classified reports, leaked data, and expert interpretations. But if even part of it is true, the ramifications are enormous. China's message is loud and clear: it's not just racing AI, quantum computing, and hypersonic weapons. It's now pushing the boundaries of nuclear physics itself. Whether this marks the dawn of a new era or the beginning of a more dangerous one, only time will tell. But one thing is for sure: the world is watching, and the rules of global power may be able to change forever. This is NextGen World. If you found this story as mind-blowing as we did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more future tech insights, and let us know in the comments: do you think this fusion detonation is real, or is it just geopolitical posturing? Until next time, stay curious. The future is unfolding faster than we ever imagined.